What's up, Lego Builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios. Sorry I'm a little late. Not having the best of mornings, so
Looking for royalty-free music?
behind.
Discover Epidemic Sound.
Getting the music pulled
Get
up.
the safest music subscription.
We will get to work. Okay. How's everyone doing today? Let me pull up the chat. Where is... Oh man, that's so dark. Sorry about that. Gotta turn up the brightness. Okay. Let's see if that's any better. Okay, can you guys see me better? I feel like that's a lot better. Sorry about that. Turn that around, that way you guys can actually hear me. Welcome everyone, sorry, alright, I'm finally ready. Welcome, the Lego Guys channel, 66 Bricks, Scott Davis, Douglas R and B. The Lego Guys channel, I already said the Brickmaster, Lego Master Builder Vaughn. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome, Lego Master Builder 1, Commander Wolf, Mayo Hosco, good to see ya. And yeah, can you believe it? It's finally time to take apart Cato Neimoidia. I can't believe it's finally here. So here's how it's gonna go. I'm going to start with the minifigures, and I'm gonna get everything that's, what's the word? Everything that's not literally built into the mock off, you know, so like all the minifigures, plants, maybe like some of the trees, crates, some of the structures on these plateaus, all the gunships, vehicles, everything, you know, that isn't like the structure. And then from there, I'll start taking apart the city, cables, mountains, clouds, all that. I have a little bit of a process that will hopefully help this go smoother. Hoping anyways. It's still going to be quite the undertaking regardless. Yeah, let me put a little, I'm going to put a little thing on my story. See if we can get some more people to join. It always autocorrects to love for some reason whenever I'm trying to say live. Okay. The proposal went great. She said yes. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Big deal. That's so cool. Grinding Bricks, what's up, man? I saw your email. Thank you for that. I will be sending you a response, hopefully this weekend. Alright, I gotta go grab something, so I will be right back. I forgot, so there's one very important thing I need to do before I can actually take apart Cato Neimoidia. It'll only take a second. I'll show you guys what it is once I get it set up. So because of the unique shape of this mock, I wanted to take a picture of me like this with my arms outstretched, just because all the pictures were just the mock, and so I wanted people to see like how big it actually was, if that makes sense. When will the next mock project start? Whenever I have to get all this out of the way, so I don't have like an official start date for it. I do know what it is, and I've already started buying and collecting things for it, but obviously I have to get all this cleaned up first. Also, if you're new to the stream, just joining, don't forget to execute order 66 on that like button. So what I'm doing right now is actually setting up this little tripod, and then I'm gonna put my camera in it and just do like a timer. So I'm gonna scooch you guys over to here so you get that angled look, because I want this to be head on. Get this all set up so it's looking good. The hard thing about this mock is getting the entire thing in the picture, as you guys can imagine. I have to set the camera back so far. And I've got this annoying light in the way. I'll tilt that up. There you guys get a little live view of me setting up a shot. So now I'll turn on a timer. I'm gonna pose just like this, I guess. Probably should have turned the sound on so I know when the picture got taken. Okay, I'm gonna take one more. Bear with me for just a second longer, guys. Just like this. I wasn't smiling in the first one, and sometimes I look kind of weird when I'm not smiling. So I decided to do a smiling one as well. Perfect. All right. Now that that's done, we can officially start taking apart Cato and Neimoidia. Whoa, Douglas R. The super chat. He says, "Sad to see this thing go, but none of us will ever forget this mock. What a beauty, even if you have the world's supply of clear studs." Thank you, Douglas. I really appreciate that. Like, honestly, guys, to be honest with you, I was a little worried about how this one would be received, just because some people were complaining about the city and some people didn't understand the clouds, and so it kind of got into my head of like, oh man, maybe I'm not doing this justice. But to see like the response, the donations, the comments, the views, the likes, the support on Instagram too has just blown me away. So I really do appreciate it. Like, it means a lot to me to see you guys compliment my mock in this way, because I think sometimes for me personally, I build so many mocks and see so many mocks, you can almost desensitize yourself to like the mock building process and the mock, and really like appreciate it for what it is, which is literally a piece of art, you know what I mean? So to see you guys come and like compliment it and like, you know, talk about it in good ways really means a lot to me. So thank you Douglas, I appreciate it, and everyone else. I heard from a friend that the word umbra in Latin means dark shadow. My thoughts immediately went to, umbra from from Star Wars. I'm sure whoever named the planet must have gotten inspiration from that. That's really cool. And that makes sense too. That's a pretty dark planet. Welcome, Titanium J. How you doing? How's life treating you? Coconut, you deserve the support. You put so much effort into your videos. You deserve it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. How stressful is it to build mocks? Big mocks like this, very stressful. Because what would I say? Because I think, especially for my channel, I really pride myself in having a video upload every single Sunday. You know what I mean? Like in the entirety of my channel, I've missed I think 5 Sundays. And so it's extremely stressful building mocks and like making sure you have like enough progress, enough parts, and enough time to do a weekly update every week, and make sure you've got like some progress done every week so you have something to put out every week. That was very stressful because, you know, life happens. I have a job outside of work. I have a life outside of work, or outside of YouTube. And so to then come home and have to do something of this magnitude, super stressful. I'm like just constantly thinking like, how can I make this better? How do I make this look good? How do I make this look accurate? You know, because there's no blueprint for this. There's no instructions. I had to literally reach inside my mind in concept art and pull this mock out. And that's stressful, especially for me. Sometimes I have a hard time visualizing things. And so it can be very stressful to build mocks like this. I think it would be a lot less stressful if I built it at like a slower pace, just kind of like, oh, whenever I want to, take a week off here and a week off there. The reason I don't do that is because I want to make YouTube a career. This is something I'm passionate about. This is something like, this is what I want to dedicate my life to, you know. It's bigger than Lego for me. Obviously, it's the inspiration, the content, the messages I spread and send. And so I want to make sure that like, I have that weekly schedule, I put out the content, I kind of put myself in the place to where I can make that happen. So that kind of adds to the stress as well. And just, you know, the more, the bigger and better your mocks get, the more pressure and stress there is to improve and to top that. You know what I mean? Like I got lucky with Utapau, did really well, looked really good. I got, you know, and then to be able to top that with Cato and Neimoidia that's a pretty big deal. Like I've never had 2 big mocks in a row turn out like this, because Naboo did really good, wasn't happy with Umbara, Utapau did really good, and Cato and Neimoidia. So, you know, to continually top that is, it can be stressful. What's up, Yoda Bricks? Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I missed some people. I've been pretty busy during the past week, lots of work to do. I decided to go home this weekend and give myself a break. Heck yeah, dude. You earned it. That's awesome. I would never destroy something like that. See, I get people who say that, but what else would you do with all of these parts and pieces? You know what I mean? Like a year from now, what are you going to do with all this? That's one reason why I take mine apart so quickly, is because I want to get on to the next project. I went to the Lego store today to look at the pick-a-brick wall, but there wasn't anything good. No clone packs either. Yeah, I want to go to my Lego store just to see if they have clone packs. Gotta go. I'm going to film my stop motion. See you later, Lego guys. Thanks for dropping in. Does the AT-AT playset? I don't know. I don't have the playset. I only have the UCS version. Coconut, when you take the minifigs off, you should remove the clear supports. Tell you what, if we hit 80 likes on this stream, I'll smack the supports out of the way and you guys can watch the city collapse live. If we get 80 likes. Okay, I've enough talking. I've been here rambling. I've been putting it off long enough. It's really hard to start because I'm like, oh, what if there's something else I want to do? What if there's more pictures? This, that, you know what I mean? But at a certain point, I got to start taking it apart. I'm going to take a couple more pictures really quick though. Mostly just of the city because the rock work's still going to be up for a while. You know, I won't get to that today for sure. Man, why won't this focus? Okay, that should be good. It's hard, man. It's like, I don't know what to compare this to, taking apart a large mock, because I've never had children. I don't know. The closest thing I can think of, and I don't want to like be insensitive to anyone in the chat who's lost a loved one, but like it's very much in a way like losing something you love. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to compare it to anyone who's gone through that, obviously, but like it is no easy feat, as you guys can see, obviously, but it's got to be done at some point, you know. So like I said, I'm going to start with the minifigures. Just because those are the easiest to get off. Just karate chop the middle of the city. I'm going to do it if we hit 80 likes, Austin. What's your next mock going to be? Wouldn't you like to know? Join my Patreon and you'll get early exclusive access to what my next mock is going to be. I'm actually going to start teasing it very soon on Patreon. So. Can you guys hear the music okay? What's up, dogs? Dodge Skywalker, welcome. How stressful is it when you run out of pieces when building a mock? Pretty stressful. I'm pretty good at making sure I always have parts in, so I have like a steady flow of parts. So it rarely happens, but it does happen. When it does, it can be stressful just because you're like, well, now what do I do? You know, luckily with a big block like this, there's always something to do. A lot of 442nd troops to clean up. Why? Every time I keep Xing out of YouTube, it gets rid of the stream. It's weird. Yeah, I actually had to put a sign up outside my door that said no stomping, because if you walk in here, you can see, like, if you walk, it shakes. When the train comes by on the track, it makes the entire thing shake. It gets pretty intense sometimes. Luckily, nothing ever broke, nothing ever fell, but there were a couple of times I was a little scared something was going to happen. Needless to say, my next mock is not going to be this delicate. Don't want to have to deal with this again, you know. And obviously it's not going to be a bridge, so it's going to be much more structurally sound. just asking because I've run out of all my light gray and dark gray pieces, and the only piece I have left is corner pieces and Technic bricks. Yeah, I've had it happen many a time. It's not fun for sure. Luckily, the more mocks I build, the more parts I have on hand, so I can usually like scrape something together. You know what I mean? But it's definitely happened. Dude, the last box has my 2013, 2014 clone stuff, the golden years. I bet that box is worth quite a bit of money. Who's going to get the Horizon Forbidden West Holic? I'm definitely going to get those. I'm going to get a couple actually. I want to put them in mocks. I feel like it's a very cool Star Wars-esque looking creature, and so I thought, you know what? I'm going to put that in some mocks. But I could do some cool stuff with that. I'm going to build a Geonosis mock if that's okay, Scott. Why are you asking Scott for permission? Dang it, I haven't been asking Scott for permission to build my mocks. Maybe I should have. Oh, hey, Lydia starts playing. I know, I'm finally doing it. See, that's the hardest part, honestly, is starting, because there's always like, oh, there's always more you could do with the mock, but at a certain point you have to be like, okay, it's time to move on. It's time to start the next project. And so once you start getting like enough of the minifigures off, you're like, okay, there's no turning back now. Then you feel better about it, you know, get in your rhythm, get in the swing of things. I've got a wall on my outpost that is just Technic bricks and dark gray. It looks so bad. Is it just a placeholder? Like, are you going to replace it once you get more parts in or something? A lot of these minifigures, too, have to be put back together because, you know, I took a lot of them apart, especially the droids, having them being blown apart and stuff. Yeah, coconut, they look awesome. I'm going to get one for display. I'll probably get like a sealed one. I feel like that'll be a cool set that might be worth a lot someday. So I'll probably get like 3, open 2 of them, keep 1 sealed. Not right away. I'll have plenty of time, you know, but definitely on the bucket list. Well, I do have Palp's Arrest because I just checked up Geonosis and I don't know what to do. I want to get Palpatine's Arrest really bad. That's one of the few sets that I'm like, I still need to get that one. Like, there aren't a whole lot of Lego Star Wars sets that I really want, to be honest. I have most of the ones that I want, and Lego isn't really making sets that I want. So, you know, that list isn't really growing anymore. And I've kind of talked about it on my podcast, but I've been going through this phase where I'm just not that interested in sealed sets anymore. I used to really be interested in like have a pretty solid sealed collection, but mock building and like growing the channel has become more important to me. So I've recently been getting rid of some. I even sold my sealed 2013 ATTE. Part of the reason I sold that too is because I figured the price is probably going to drop on that set once the new one comes out. So if you're sitting on a sealed ATTE, now's the time to sell. It might, because I don't see it going up in price after. Kind of like the Star Destroyer. The old Star Destroyer dropped like $200 in price when the new one came out. I will hopefully get 2, 1 for display, 1 for keeping sealed. Nice. Champ, what's up, dude? Sad day indeed. Sad day. I was just telling these guys, it's really hard to start taking apart the mock because you have this moment of panic of like, I need more pictures, I need more ways to remember this, more content, but like it's never gonna end, you know, like, and I gotta start the next one. I need this table freed up so I can do other things on it. I have like 2 or 3 medium scale mocks I want to build before I start my next mock project. Just, you know, get them out of my system, get those ideas out there, get some good easy free content, because I should have most of the parts for them. So I want to get started on all that, and I need this table free, and I need the parts, obviously. This is where most of my parts are right now. Anyways, how you doing, man? How's your Saturday going? Hey, what's up, Katie Brick Studios? How you doing, man? What you up to? Gotta get the new Playscale AT-AT. It's a good set. Good set. A lot of battle droids. This is sad and exciting. Yeah, it's bittersweet, you know. It's sad because you get, you know, this big giant mock is being taken apart, but it's exciting because once I take this mock apart, I can officially like move forward and like start full swing on the next one. Which, that excites me. That gets me excited. Our studs just released another vid. Going to change my logo. What are you going to change it to? Happy Easter to you, man. Yeah, happy Easter. Finally started to get parts and more clones in. Nice. That's what we like to hear. Hey, Clayton, what's up, man? It's been alright, to be honest. I had a pretty rough morning. It wasn't great. But this stream, hanging out with you guys, is feeling better. I'm feeling better. Hope you're doing well, Clayton. What did you think of the little skit on Sunday's video? Did you like it? Wasn't my best acting for sure, but I hope I still brought a chuckle out of you. Currently saving up to order bricks and plates so I can fix my terrible wall and floors. Yeah, I gotta get those new bricks in. Gotta get those new bricks in. I haven't made a bricklink order since like mid-March. No, end of March probably. Isn't that crazy? Like I was just ordering bricklink parts like mad, and then just nothing. Because I mean, what am I gonna get stuff for? You know what I mean? There's nothing. I'm not building any mocks right now, so there's no need for any parts. Actually, I take that back. I did order a couple orders for the Republic Attack Shuttle. Speaking of that, did you guys like the review? What did you guys think of the shuttle? I need to go back and reply to those comments. Just realized I forgot. I haven't done that yet. Do you live in the States? Yes, I live in the States. Yeah, happy Easter, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good Easter. I loved it. Thought it was hilarious. I think everyone else will like it once it gets released. Good. Good, good, good. I love like doing little skits. I that's one thing that I've really tried to brand myself and like set myself apart from other channels. Like they do skits on occasion, but like I want to like make like my channel be like, oh yeah, like the guy who does the funny skits at the beginning of his videos. You know what I mean? Speaking of that, I do a thing where I start each big Lego Star Wars mock announcement with a little skit, and I've actually noticed some other like YouTubers have started doing that. Like I saw Michigan Bricks do it, Rich Boy J did it, so maybe I'll start a little trend there with people doing skits at the beginning of their videos. But I gotta start planning this next one because I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the skit. My last bricklink order was early November. Bro. I guess you're not a huge mock builder though, so that kind of makes sense. Probably don't have much of a need for tons of bricklink orders. Drake McGuire, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Which ATT is better behind you? Oh, which ATT is behind you? It does not look like the 2013 version. So this is a heavily modified 2013 version. This is my custom Rhino Company Reek ATTE. It's designed off of that creature, the Reek from episode 2. So that's why it doesn't really look super familiar, as I modified a bunch of it. But it is, the base model is the 2013 ATTE. Mrs. Coconut probably has a calendar marking the days since Mr. Coconut's last bricklink order. She's like, finally I can spend some money now. Have you ever thought of bringing any mocks to conventions? Oh yeah, of course. I'm actually going to my first convention this year. I registered already. I registered my Acclimator mock, but I think I decided I'm probably going to bring this ATTE too, since it's, you know, it's not 100% a mock, but like I feel like it's modified enough that I can qualify it as like I built this. You know what I mean? It's not like I just put some tiles on it. I restructured some of like the main body, changed the entire color, modified the front, so I think I did enough changes to like be able to bring it. Where are you going to start for the teardown process? So right now what I'm doing is I'm getting everything that's not like attached or built into the mock taken off. So vehicles, minifigures, little structures, anything that's not like the structure, and then I'm going to start with the city. Actually, if we hit, I told everyone if we hit 80 likes, I'll knock out these supports and we'll all watch the city come crashing down together. So if you haven't hit that like button, make sure to do so. So I'll start there. I want to take apart the city and then the mountains and then the cloud work. Because once I get this city out of the way, I can take up these base plates and I can make the mock smaller, bigger. I can move the mountains and stuff. It'll be much more portable, if you know what I mean. What's up, A and B? Welcome. Just started building. Oh, you changed. Sorry, I didn't recognize your profile picture since you just barely changed it. I thought you were new. Coconut, are you going to the Chicago? No, I'm going to one in my state. Fortunately, this year we weren't able to make it. We won't be able to make it to Chicago or Virginia just because of finances. But going to that convention in my state this year, and then hopefully next year we'll be able to make it to either Chicago or Virginia. That's the goal. By the way, my real name is Kevin. Would you rather be called Kevin than A and B? Lego should really hire some of these custom builders. Are you talking about like the guy who designed the Republic Attack Shuttle and stuff? Just secretly went and liked. Nice. Wow, that's just about every single minifigure. It's almost completely devoid of minifigures. Just have a couple of clones and some droids left. I have to take all the guns off too because I store the guns separately from the minifigures. Hopefully I can see you in Virginia next year. Yeah. I hope so too. I hope to be able to meet a lot of people. Oh, see you later, Bricks and Frames. Have a good day. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Jeez, what's up, man? Welcome. You're here to witness the destruction of Cato, Neimoidia. So close. I have almost all the minifigures off the mock. I'm gonna need to buy some battle droids in bulk. I think I have a grand total of 8. Oh yeah, dude, you gotta beef up that army. Are you gonna get them off of Bricklink? I actually found some stores that sell them for pretty cheap. Bricklink is a pretty good place to get more battle droids. Just watched the Snyder Cut, really liked it. I want to see the Snyder Cut. Have you seen the regular one? Is it a lot better than it? Or is it just different? Dude, UCS, what's up, man? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. How you been? Did you end up getting that chess set sold? I had to take some of the heads out of some of these minifigures, so stored them over here. Has anyone else accidentally broke a battle droid while positioning it? I can't say I have. Thankfully. It would be unfortunate. Alright, so the city is completely devoid of minifigures for the first time since before its completion. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I've been trying to get my affairs in order. It's going good though. I did sell the chess set. Heck yeah. Get that money. Probably use Bricklink. I'm not aware of any stores in my area, college or home, where I could buy some battle droids. That makes sense. Yeah. Especially for a good price. Just watched the regular Justice League, but don't remember anything, so I'll say this was much better. Interesting. I liked Justice League. Like, it wasn't like my favorite movie ever, but it felt a little rushed and short, so I'm sure the Snyder Cut would fulfill those desires of mine. Oh, so many battle droids. I think I had like 150 battle droids or something. Something crazy like that. Yeah, Scott, the city is abandoned. Empty. Coconut, how many likes are we at? We are at 69. Oh, look at that. 69. Just bought a couch for my new house. Very excited. Love the finale for Cato, mate. Thanks for answering my question in your podcast. For sure. It's a great question. I loved it. How's the new place, UCS? You liking it? Me and Mrs. Coconut actually have been in the process of not remodeling, but like kind of redecorating our house. We redid our bathroom. We are in the process of doing our bedroom, and then we're gonna hit the living room next and balcony. So that's exciting. It's nice to have a fresh look in the house, you know. I'm just relaxing after I won a soccer game 4-1. Dude, nice. Congratulations. Did you score any of those goals? Alright, that's one plateau that's been empty. I do need to get all like the crates and boxes and stuff off of the block too, because those don't belong here. Those don't belong here. Garbage cans. It's gonna be such a pain, like organizing all this. Like taking it apart's one thing. Now I gotta organize everything too. Yo! UCS Productions with the doll £1, 79 dono, he says, is the Republic gunship for your next mock. Yes, I will have multiple Republic gunships in my next mock. I have to figure out the logistics. Once I get this taken apart, I can really like plan out and figure out the size. And then I can figure out what I'll be including. But I will have at least one, and I'm going to have the Brick Vault ATTE included as well. So I haven't told anyone that yet. So breaking news. That's cool. I thought you were renting, man. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I meant I might have said home. We do rent. We live in apartments. Sometimes I get confused that just home, live at home, but it's just that. We would like to rent, but Utah right now is it's almost impossible to get a house under like $500,000-$600,000. Well, securing a loan for that isn't exactly easy, and I don't want to be locked into something like that, especially for the size and like the kind of houses that are going for that. Hey, see you later, A and B, Kevin. Liam, what's up? Oh, he's leaving. Never mind. Sorry. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Coke and I have decided what my next mock is. It will be a clone base inside of a mountain. I use your rockwork video to help me practice rockwork. Nice. I'm glad to hear my rockwork video helped someone out. I would like to do more in the future once I get better at different kinds of rockwork. What? Whose model of the ATT are you building? Brick Vault. Did I say Republic Bricks? I meant Brick Vault. I don't remember what I said. But yeah, the Brick Vault one, the one I already have. Always nice when you get part of the home event, for sure. For sure. It helps keep you, happy with where you currently are, too. See you later, Brick Dude Studios. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. What's living in Utah like? I went there for family vacation 11 years ago, and it was easily one of the best states I've ever visited. It's pretty nice. It's crazy hot during the summer. I don't know where you visited, but it gets super hot. People are nice. It's pretty crowded. It's getting pretty crowded. I kind of would like to leave, actually. Go somewhere else. But for the most part, it's nice. All of my family's here, too, which makes it hard to leave. Most of my family, anyways. On my mom's side. My dad's side, most of them live in Massachusetts. Coconut, did you see my last mock? I sure did. Dropped a like on it too on Instagram. Is that what you're talking? I don't know if you upload. I didn't see anything on YouTube yet. I just saw it on Instagram. Housing market is scary. It will go down in some areas, but inflation isn't going well. I know, that's the problem. Like it's kind of scary too to like get a house and then everything just goes crazy, and yeah, it's a scary time to buy a house right now for sure. But it's tough renting too because they keep raising the prices. Like they just raised our rent, like I think like $180. So it's just kind of a lose-lose situation right now. You know what I mean? Sweet, another one, different color or the same one? I'd like to get the same one. I like the Clone Wars one. I've seen the episode 2 one and I just don't like the coloration on it as much. Why do you have to tear it down? Can't you present it forever in your room? Well, I mean, if I did that, then I wouldn't have a place to build my next one, because my next one's going to be right here, too. So gotta make room for that next one. Next one's gonna be even bigger, I think. Thanks, I really need to start a build series. Yeah, dude, you gotta get active on the channel again. I feel like I haven't seen you upload a whole lot in a while. Which, you know, no big deal. Life happens. Life happens. How much would someone have to pay you to just push it down very carefully? Push it off the table? I'd probably do it for like a couple $100. Since I have to take it apart anyways. Might as well get a couple $100 out of it. Visited a ski resort, went to Price out in Vernal. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you were in some hot... Yeah, I'm sure Vernal was pretty hot. There's some nice... The thing I like about Utah is there's some great places to go see without having to drive super far. You know, we got some great state parks, cool places to go. So that's nice. I do enjoy that. Just keeps getting hotter and hotter though. I'm about to order 50 decals on Jonak Toys. Pretty much all his decals are 20% off. I just bought a bunch of decals for my... Well... I don't know if it was a bunch of decals. I did get a bunch of parts, I think, in for my next book. Because I'm going to have a lot of decal figures in it. It's been so long. I have like 3 or 4 videos in progress just finishing them. That's, yeah. It can be hard to get them all finished sometimes. I get that. Hoping to get my room tour out this weekend. I've got a room tour coming up soon, too. Should be a week or 2, probably. It's been a while since I've done a room tour. And you filmed it, probably get a bunch of views, you'll make more money from the ads. I know, right? Hopefully you can reuse the dark tan for the next mock. I'll probably use it as filler brick on the outside. There won't be any dark tan though. But yeah, I'm sure I'll use like the brick. I'm actually gonna sell a bunch of it. So if anybody's looking for dark tan, I'm gonna be getting rid of a bunch of money. To help, you know, just get it out of the way, help fund the next mock. Make a little bit of my money back. So I don't need this much dark tan because I don't know that I'm ever going to be doing something of this scale. Maybe I actually want to revisit Utapau one day. Do like a bigger, better version. But that's like, you know, years and years in the future. My room has just been a bit of a state. I meant the video of my last builds, but I just got caught up in enjoying the build off camera. That's the hard thing about being like a Lego YouTuber is like the balance of like enjoying a build and getting content out. Because sometimes I want to build, but I don't want to film. You know, I'm not in the mood to get on camera and talk or do that. It's tricky balance. I love room tour videos. Good. I like them too. It's fun to go behind the scenes and see like how their Lego rooms function. You know what I mean? Because we're all different. We all have different processes and techniques and things we like and don't like. So it's cool to see how everyone else does it. Coconut, how much would 100 dark tan 2x4 bricks be? Yes, I'm selling slopes too. I'm not 100% sure what the price is. I don't want to I'm not trying to make a ton of money. So I'm probably just going to look at the average price on Bricklink and see how much it is. Because I'm really just trying to make my money back and free up room, you know what I mean? So, probably just look and see what the average is. I love room tour vids. Yeah, dude, room tour vids are where it's at. The weird thing is, my last room tour vid did terrible. It's weird because like it was my brand new. It was like no one had ever seen this room before. You know what I mean? I just moved in. Weird. Hopefully this next one will do better. I've now resorted my doors and windows and panel pieces. Resorted? Oh, resorted. Do you have a pretty big parts collection, TJ? How are you going to sell them? They're just going to sell them on Instagram. I don't want to do Bricklink or eBay because, you know, I have to pay the fees, so I'm just going to cut out the middleman. Just sell directly from... What am I trying to say? Directly from Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna sell bricks and slopes. Good rock building pieces. Sorting my 45-pound bin of Lego. Whew, that's a lot of Lego. It's gonna take you a while. Coconut, I need some 1x2x3 dark tan slopes for my 2x4 mock. Should I buy them off of you? Depends on how many. Depends on how many you want to buy. Hold on a sec. This is Coconut's calling. Not sure why she's calling. Hello? Yeah, I'm in the middle stream. What? What? Why did you call? What's that? Hello? Is anyone there? Okay. Okay. Love you, bye. Weird. Mrs. Coconut's currently getting some new tires on her car. So sometimes, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes she calls me and then she's like, "Why am I calling you?" It is what it is. Nice, reminds me of the Imperial base from Bad Batch. Clone base inside a mount. Oh, cool. I have all my parts sorted now. It's not that many relative to most. I'm not looking forward to sort mine. I actually even had to bring in another shelf. I've got another shelf and more red bins in anticipation of all the new parts. So I bought a lot of parts for this mock. A lot of parts. Oops, accidentally. Coconut, if you would sell 100 of each. Yeah, I'm sure we could work something out. 66. I don't. Do you follow me? Do you have Instagram 66? Because I'll post on Instagram and show pictures of like what I'm selling and stuff, and give everyone more details. So obviously I had to, take apart the mock first. And the nice thing is I don't have to charge as much for the parts because I don't have to worry about like a store fee or anything. I can just, straight costs of what they are, and then shipping. Took a month break from watching your channel and noticed the beard's back. Yeah, the beard's back. It's actually about to go, so don't get too attached. I don't like having it during the summer because it gets way too hot and scratchy. It's mostly just there for winter. Help protect my face a little bit from the elements. And I like the rugged look it gives me. This is actually gumming apart quicker than I thought it was going to. Got almost all of the pearl gold taken off. Did you hear the ATTE might be episode 3 base? I heard a rumor. I don't think that's true because like I saw the rumor and they're like it's gonna come with 4 212th troopers, Commander Cody, Obi-Wan Kenobi, 2 battle droids, and a dwarf spider droid. And I was like, okay, like who do they got in the Lego division now? Like a 12-year-old kid? Like, no way that's real. I hope. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you rather it be episode 2 or episode 3 base? Because so far we've got a Clone Wars and 2 episode 2 based ones. We've never gotten like an episode 3 based one, which I think really the only difference would be the minifigures, but still that would be a pretty big difference. Coconut. Does Mrs. Coconut prefer the beard or no beard? Oh. That's a good question. She likes the look of the beard a lot, but like it's scratchy and stuff, so she doesn't, she doesn't like to kiss me as much when I have the beard. Just because it scratches her face and like kind of itchy. But like she really likes the look of it, so I don't know that there's one she likes more. She kind of just likes them both. Yeah, make sure to ask her that next time she's on one of the streams, though. I want to hear what her response would be. I would like to be episode 2 this year because the anniversary is Attack of the Clones. But if it was next year, then episode 3. Yeah, I like that idea. I think episode 2 doesn't get enough love, so I'm like, come on, squeeze out as many episode 2 sets as we can, you know what I mean? Yo, Clayton Alvey, what is this I see? $20 dono. Dude. Oh man, thank you so much. I'm just blown away with your support, Clayton. Thank you. That's like a Brick League order right there. You know what I mean? So thank you. That makes a big difference. Especially, I'll probably talk about it on Patreon first, but I have some big life changes probably coming up soon. So that really makes a big difference. Thank you, Clayton. For the troubles of taking the trans clear studs off. Thank you, man. Hey, thank you for helping lessen the pain of that, because it's going to not be fun. The sad thing is, one of my brothers, the one who like helps me with my Lego stuff, he's actually going to Africa for a church service mission, and so he won't be here to help me with them. I saw the Republic bricks say something about it having 3 to 4 tubes. Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, there's no way. Prequels are awesome. Yeah, the prequels are awesome. I really am. It makes me happy too to see like they're finally being recognized for what they were. Because like you said, they were hated for a while, and I feel like now that our generation's growing up, like we're growing up and appreciating it from what it is. You know, not just hating on it. But then we're hating on the sequels, so maybe that'll happen to the sequels in 10 years. It makes sense though, the episode 2, since they have the clone pack out. Yeah, that would be cool. It would go together nicely because you could buy all the clone packs, then you could buy the ATTE, build yourself a little Battle of Geonosis mock. It would be nice. But like you said, Lego doesn't always follow the path of logic with that kind of stuff. So see what ends up happening. Don't get me wrong, I want a Phase 2 Cody really bad. People can just buy custom. Exactly. Yeah, to be honest, and here's the thing about a Phase 2 Cody, everybody's custom is gonna look better than Lego's version. Like, we're not gonna get this amazing Cody, we're just gonna get a regular Cody. And so, like, I have a custom Cody that I think is awesome, and so I have no interest getting a Lego one. Like, I don't get why people are so hyped and fixated on that. Because, like, just buy a custom one. You'll probably get a better looking one, too, when you can customize it in ways that, you wouldn't be able to with the official Lego version. I don't trust Republic studs. Yeah, you have to take a lot of his rumors with a grain of salt. Seems like a lot of them are right, but sometimes they're not, which, that's the name of the game of being in the rumor business. That's why I try to stay away from rumors and like rumor videos, is because like it's a fine line, like I don't want to lose my credibility, because that's something I really value, and so I just try to stay away from that kind of stuff. That's sweet coconut. My brother's in Florida right now. How's he like in Florida? My family just got back from Florida actually not too long ago. They went to Disney, they went to Galaxy's Edge, Disney World, and then Harry Potter World. Hit up all the big places down there. I hated episode 2 growing up, and while I still think it's one of the worst Star Wars films, I've grown to appreciate it more. I wish they'd do an episode 2 themed droid back. That would be awesome. I kind of had a similar thing happen, Douglas, but like in the opposite way. I loved episode 2 growing up. It was my favorite one, and then as I got older, my feelings changed for it just because of the cringy dialogue. Like, obviously as a kid, all you care about is like watching clone troopers jump out of gunships and destroy battle droids. So it's gonna be your favorite one, you know what I mean? But like, it's definitely not my favorite one, but I can still really appreciate it for what it is, because like the Obi-Wan arc, I feel like is really underrated. Him tracking down Jango, discovering, the Separatist presence on Geonosis. So there's some good stuff in that movie. I stay away too. All they do is make me get my hopes up. I'm just too busy also, making the kind of content that I really like. I'm not a huge rumor guy either. Like, I don't watch a whole lot of rumor videos. Just because, like, unless there's pictures, I don't really care. I don't care what someone speculates about it, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Just not interested in their opinion. But if you got pictures, that changes. Imagine an ATTE-sized homing spider droid. Dude, that would be so cool. That would be amazing. Yeah, that would be so... You could make some cool mocks with that, too. I've actually been thinking about getting the spider droid from Brickwall, because theirs is, I think it's pretty close to like the accurate size. So I think it would be cool to have, like if I ever do a Geonosis mock, I'd want one of those. The sequels really skewed the scale of quality Star Wars. They're so bad it makes it's true though. Like you watch those and you're like, well, prequels aren't that bad. They're pretty well made. Yeah, sequels. I'm glad that everybody's like collectively moving on from them. I hope too it'll make Disney a little bit more hesitant to do another trilogy and like really be like, okay, let's put our best effort forward here. Let's really plan out what we want to do, because I almost wonder if with this previous trilogy they're just like, it's Star Wars. People are gonna watch it no matter what. That's kind of the vibe I got, and so I really hope they really are like, okay, like we have to earn the adoration and like we have to earn the people's desire to watch Star Wars. Like it's just not, it's not a privilege, it's a right. No, it's not a right, it's a privilege. Sorry, I had that backwards. Yo, did we break 80? Is it time? I think it's time. Okay, let me just get this Vulture Droid out of the way, because I don't want to crush that. Yeah, it's time, baby. Let's destroy Cato Neimoidia. Let's do it. Just got to get the last few pieces of this off, because there are some things that I don't want to get mixed up with the rest of the city. And then we're going to bring it crashing down. I've actually been really curious to see what would happen if I just took the supports out. So this would be a great opportunity to test and see what happens. Alright, I think that should be everything that I want to keep salvaged. So, alright, I'm going to video it too. Just want to see what happens. Okay. So, I'm on a live stream right now. We just hit 80 likes. I'm in the process of tearing down Cato Neimoidia. You can see just got the skeleton, the city here, the bones. And I told everyone if we hit 80 likes, I would knock out these trans-clear supports right here. Let it come crashing down. So, actually, I think this gunship's in the way, so I'm going to move it really quick. Because I don't want too much collateral damage. Scoot that out of the way. Okay, we are ready. Oh man. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shoot. That just got wrecked. Dang, did you guys see that? Obviously. That was crazy. It just like, look at that. It just literally just like blew up. That was crazy. Oh, did you catch that, Will? Hope you caught that. Oh, Will was just in time, dude. That was nuts. I gotta replay and watch it back because I was filming, so I didn't get to see it. What'd you guys think? Did that live up to the hype? Official destroyer of worlds. Nice. Dang it, I can't find the spot where it crashes on YouTube. I want to find it on the stream. Because you guys probably got the best angle because you saw the whole thing. That was nuts. I honestly didn't think it was going to break that bad. Oh, okay, here we go. I did too, Scott. I thought it was going to hold a little bit. I thought it was going to go like break a little bit and then break. That just like totally just boom. That was pretty cool. Well, there you go, guys. Now we know what happens. Now we know what would have happened if, imagine if I was filming the finale and that happened. Like the supports got knocked out. Ooh, baby. That would have been a devastation. Tell you what though, it's going to be a lot harder to clean up now. Oh well, it was worth it. That needs to be a short. That's why I filmed it, Scott. I'm probably going to clip it and then put it as a short. Because yeah, I agree. That's great short material right there. Okay, now I got to pull out all these pieces from the wreckage. I should have pulled out all the plant pieces too. Oh, there's another minifigure. Couple minifigures hiding in here still. That was awesome. That was epic. Epic indeed. Star Wars will never have a chance to be genuinely good if Disney didn't own it anymore. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, because there are things they like. I really enjoyed Rogue One, so like I know they have the potential. It's just, are they going to follow the same formula they did for like Rogue One and the Clone Wars TV show? I enjoyed The Mandalorian. I know there were people who didn't like it. I thought it was good Star Wars content. Man, that was crazy. Crazy to see the city like that. It looks pretty cool. I know. It looks it would make for a really cool like battle scene in a destroyed city. That was some serious destruction though. That's the first time I've ever like destroyed a Lego build. Like I've always just taken it apart. Douglas out of here. This was great to see. I'm going to go out and enjoy the nice weather before it rains here. Have a good rest of your day. Hey, you too, man. Have a great Easter. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. And thanks for the donation as well. Enjoy that weather. Great job, bittersweet. I'm sure, definitely. It's a great way to describe this stream. Bittersweet. How long would it take you to build, let's say, Cato Neimoidia? Oh, you know, about 9 months. Man, I just can't get over how just, like, every section of that mock tore apart. To be honest, I thought it was just going to break in the middle, kind of go blink like that. No. Every single section of this split apart. I could not have asked for a better way for the city to break, to be honest. Cato was destroyed by the Empire. This is what happens when you make the Emperor mad. Be all the plant pieces, it looks like. Ooh, baby. That was nuts. If you want to see the destruction from our perspective, I uploaded it to my story. Oh, thanks. Did you tag me, Dawn? How many warped bricks are there? Probably not very many, just because it was fairly straight, and I used a lot of long plate, which is bendable. Man. Oh. Definitely going to turn that into a short. The Eclipse Star Destroyer blast in the middle, exactly. Took a Star Destroyer blast. Whew. That was satisfying. That was oddly satisfying. I've never been a proponent of like destroying. I guess to me that was different than like pushing it off the table because it didn't fall as far and like it just kind of like collapsed. You know, that was satisfying for sure. Now I just gotta clean it all up. Support held really well though. Yeah, like now you see how important that one support was. Can you believe that like two little trans clear pillars were holding up that? Like that's what they were bearing. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I'm glad they did hold up though. See you later, Brickstorm. Thanks for joining. And TJ, see ya. I gotta end the stream too. Probably end in about 3 minutes or so. I just gotta get these last couple of things cleaned up. So, any last comments or anything, drop them in the chat. My phone is at 2%. Should last us just a little bit longer. I got worried in the early weeks of the builds of the mock that the suspension part would consume the whole build and either you would never get past it or give up. This has been a great mock. Thanks, man. I'm glad I was able to deliver. Yeah, it was this was a mock where it was like very hard to like really show what I envisioned until it was, you know, done and built. What are your opinions on the official LEGO dropship and ATOT? I think it's a good set. I think it's overrated. I own it. And the ATOT is not a great build. The dropship's cool, but the ATOT is not that impressive. But overall, I think it's a good LEGO Star Wars set. Like, I definitely wouldn't pay what it's going for right now. It's like $900,000. I got mine for $600, I think. Alright, this was a great stream. See you all later. The new MOC series, The Destruction of Cato, Neimoidia. Yeah, single episode MOC series. I achieved my goal pretty quickly. Alright guys, that'll wrap up the stream. Thank you all for joining. Thank you guys for coming and lifting my spirits. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for the donations too. Douglas, UCS, Clayton, thank you guys. Tomorrow I've got a fun video coming. It's going to be me breaking down the cost of all the different sections of this MOC, adding it all up, basically showing you guys how much it costs to build Cato Neimoidia. It's a pretty cool video. I think you guys will like it. It's got a fun little skit at the beginning. Hopefully it'll make you guys laugh. Anyways, that'll do it for this stream. Thank you guys all so much for watching once again. And until next time, happy building.